Number 4 ranked Alabama will face a struggling FCS team, Western Carolina, after coming off of their first loss of the season. Coach Nick Saban tells his players that every moment counts from here on out.
A certain amount of something that comes from you because you want to accomplish something of significance, and if it doesn't come from you, then that means you're kind of satisfied with being, pretty average. And our team has not been that way all year long. They've always responded the right way, and I'm pleased with the way they've responded this week.
After a hard-fought loss against Texas A&M last week, Coach Saban says he owes a lot to the fans for their support during the game.
I'm hopeful that our fans will, still respond, to the team. I think the fans deserve a lot of credit for the atmosphere that they created in the game this past game. I think it did a lot to bring the players back in the game, and I know everyone appreciates that. I certainly appreciate it, and we'd like to create that atmosphere whenever possible, so I just want them to know that everybody really appreciates that.
One of the biggest stability factors that the Tide believed helped lead their team the past 3 seasons is the quarterback position.
NFL team that's a successful NFL team, they all have a good quarterback. It's probably the difference in most teams. So I think having stability at that position is probably a critical factor in having any kind of consistency in performance on offense. And we've been fortunate around here to have some guys that have played extremely well for us and been very consistent performers, and been really good team guys, been good leaders, and done a really good job for us. And AJ has done that as well.
Freshman Geno Smith may be seeing some playing time this Saturday, but Coach Saban says he wishes he would have had more experience earlier in the season.
And Geno has made nice progress this year, and I wish to be honest with you, I wish we could have played him. He's played some, but now that he needs to play, you always sit back and wish, maybe I'd have played him a little bit more somewhere along the line so that he got a little more experience. But really, just in the last couple of weeks, sometimes with young guys, that they kind of just all of a sudden, it seems like the light goes on and they got it and they get it, and they start playing with confidence again, and they feel like they know what they're doing, and they quit making a bunch of mistakes. And that happened with Geno in the last couple of weeks.
Offensive lineman Barrett Jones says execution is everything in order to win a game.
We really have to learn that we don't win around here just by showing up. We win by being focused on details and by executing plays correctly. And I think it's really not an effort issue. It's just an issue of execution. We haven't been executing that well so far in the past few weeks, and we really just got to get back to focusing on doing the little things.
Senior defensive lineman Quinton Dial says making the transition into a leadership role for his team was essential this season.
When I came in, I think the expectations for me were really high, so I had to come right in and just hit the ground rolling. There wasn't no trying to be a young guy, trying to learn that. I had to learn it right now and hit the ground rolling, and there was high expectations for me.
Tight end Michael Williams says the Tide has not lost confidence yet and that they're ready to bounce back.
I feel like we have more energy this week than we have any week of the season, and it's kind of more of a challenge for our leadership group to come out with energy and have the team practice well. You got a lot of young players who haven't really experienced a loss before, and probably was down a little bit. So we took it upon ourselves to come out and practice with high energy, and right now we got 3 good days in really, so it's going real well.
The first early game of the season for the Crimson Tide, kickoff is set at 11:30 a.m. This has been your Points After Report. Reporting for Touchdown Alabama, I'm Cameron Daniel.